Does it ever feel like your own body is working against you the moment you lie down to rest? You settle in, hoping for a full night of deep, restorative sleep, only to be woken up 1, 2, maybe even 5 times by that nagging urge to use the restroom. This isn't just a minor inconvenience. For millions of Americans over 60, this nightly disruption is a thief. It steals your energy, your mood, and even your confidence. Studies show that this fragmented sleep dramatically increases the risk of nighttime falls, contributes to brain fog, and can leave you feeling exhausted before your day has even begun. You might have even started turning down evening plans with friends or family, worried about the toll it will take on your night. But what if I told you this is not an unavoidable part of getting older? What if the solution isn't in a prescription bottle, but in understanding 5 simple yet powerful habits that could be sabotaging your sleep? Let's explore them together. The first habit we need to rethink is our evening liquid intake, and it goes much deeper than just that last glass of water. Think of 2 neighbors, Carol and Bill. Every night, Carol enjoys a large bowl of vegetable soup for dinner around 7:30 p.m., followed by a warm cup of herbal tea to help her unwind before her 10 p.m. bedtime. She thinks she's being healthy, but she's frustrated, waking up at least 3 times a night. Her bladder seems to be working overtime. Her neighbor, Bill, used to have the same problem, but then he made a change. He learned that his kidneys need a quiet period before bed. Now he makes sure to stop all liquids, including his soup and tea, by 7 p.m. The difference was staggering. Within a week, he was sleeping for 4 or 5 hours straight. Here's how you can put this into practice tonight. Set a liquid curfew for yourself 3 hours before you plan to go to sleep. This isn't just about water. Be a detective and look for hidden liquids in things like soups, yogurts, juicy fruits like watermelon or oranges, and even ice cream. If you get thirsty or need to take medication, keep a very small glass by your bed just for tiny sips. The goal is to hydrate well during the day so you don't feel parched at night. How about you? Do you have a favorite evening drink that might be part of the problem? Let me know in the comments below. Next, let's talk about your evening meal. What you eat, and especially when you eat, sends a direct signal to your bladder. Let's meet Susan. She loves a late dinner, often eating around 8:30 p.m. Her favorite meal is a big salad with fresh tomatoes, cucumbers, and a zesty dressing. She feels like she's making healthy choices, but like clockwork, she's up multiple times overnight. She blames her age, but the real culprits are on her plate and on the clock. Now consider David. He used to eat late too, but after learning that foods like tomatoes, citrus, chocolate, and even celery act as natural diuretics, he made a shift. He now has his main meal no later than 6:30 p.m., focusing on sleep-friendly foods like baked chicken, sweet potatoes, and broccoli. He saves his salads for lunchtime. David now regularly sleeps through the night, waking up refreshed and not feeling bloated. The actionable step here is to create a 4-hour buffer between your last big meal and bedtime. This gives your body ample time to digest and process everything before you lie down. Try to build your evening meals around proteins, healthy fats, and complex carbs that don't send your kidneys into overdrive. This small change in timing can lead to a huge change in your sleep quality. Before we continue, if you're finding this information valuable, please take a moment to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It's a small click for you, but it makes a huge difference in helping us reach and help more people just like you. Now for a habit that feels so sensible but is actually training your body for failure. The just-in-case trip to the bathroom. Mary has a strict bedtime ritual. Right before she turns out the light, whether she feels the urge or not, she goes to the bathroom, just to be safe. What Mary doesn't realize is that she's teaching her bladder to be anxious. By emptying it when it's only partially full, she's shrinking its functional capacity. So, just 2 hours later, her bladder sends a screaming signal that it's full, even when it's not. Her friend George broke this cycle. When he gets into bed and feels a slight anxious urge, he practices the 15-minute rule. He picks up his book or listens to some quiet music. More often than not, the sensation passes, proving it was just his mind's habit, not his body's need. He has retrained his bladder to wait, and it has rewarded him with longer stretches of uninterrupted sleep. Tonight, I challenge you to break this habit. Only go to the bathroom before bed if you feel a genuine, undeniable need. If you're lying there and anxiety whispers, maybe you should go one more time, gently resist. You are teaching your body to trust itself again. Now, on to our fourth key, which is something most of us never consider: the position you sleep in. Tom has been a stomach sleeper his entire life. He also has persistent backaches and wakes up 2 to 3 times a night to urinate. He never connected the two. Sleeping on his stomach puts direct, constant pressure on his bladder. It also causes fluids that have pooled in his legs during the day to rush back into his system, increasing urine production all night long. Then there's Patricia. She learned the side sleeper's secret. By sleeping on her side with a pillow between her knees, she aligns her spine and takes all the pressure off her bladder. This position also improves circulation, allowing that fluid to be processed more gradually. Patricia not only sleeps longer, but her back pain has eased significantly. To try this, aim to sleep on your side. The left side is often recommended for better circulation. Place a pillow between your knees to keep your hips aligned and prevent your top leg from sliding forward and twisting your lower back. Make sure your head pillow is the right height to keep your neck in a straight, neutral line with your spine. If you're a lifelong back or stomach sleeper, be patient. Use extra pillows to support yourself and make the new position more comfortable. Finally, let's talk about the single most underestimated factor: the temperature of your bedroom. Evelyn loves to be warm and cozy at night. She keeps the thermostat up and sleeps in thick flannel pajamas. She's constantly waking up sweaty and with an urgent need to go to the bathroom. She doesn't know that her cozy environment is sabotaging a critical hormone called vasopressin, which is supposed to tell her kidneys to slow down at night. A warm body can't produce it effectively. Richard, on the other hand, learned that a cool room is key to deep sleep. He sets his thermostat to 67 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 19 degrees Celsius. He switched his heavy pajamas for light, breathable cotton. The change was almost immediate. By keeping his body slightly cool, he allowed his natural hormones to work their magic. He stopped the night sweats and dramatically reduced his bathroom trips. The ideal sleep temperature is surprisingly cool, between 64 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit, or 18 to 20 Celsius. If you don't want to blast the air conditioning, a simple fan can work wonders for air circulation. Choose natural, breathable fabrics for your pajamas and bedding, like cotton or linen. This simple adjustment signals to your body that it's time for deep rest and recovery. You see, each of these habits is a piece of the puzzle. When you put them all together, you're not just hoping for a good night's sleep, you are actively creating the conditions for it. The power to reclaim your nights and wake up feeling rested, clear-headed, and full of energy is truly in your hands. It starts tonight with one small, intentional change. If this video has helped you, please give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend or family member who could benefit from this information, and make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss our next video. Thank you for watching, and here's to better nights ahead.